A modern CRM acts as your business's operational central nervous system. It routes every interaction, every deal, and every dollar through a single hub. Two platforms dominate this space: Salesforce and HubSpot. They represent two distinct philosophies regarding how that hub should be built. Selecting the wrong one creates a persistent friction. A team might find themselves paying for vast complexity they cannot use, or hitting a hard technical ceiling on capabilities they need to grow. Finding the right fit requires evaluating your specific company size and technical bandwidth. This software selection defines your organization's operational framework. The core trade-off between these two systems comes down to a choice between infinite customization and immediate time to value. The feasibility of either path depends on the specific human resources you have available to manage the system. To see this, ask, do you employ a dedicated CRM administrator? The yes path lets you build the highly complex, bespoke structures of enterprise-grade software. The no path favors out-of-the-box readiness, allowing standard reps to work immediately without technical assistance. Limitless architectural flexibility provides absolutely no value if you lack the human capital to build and deploy it. Salesforce has long held the position of market leader for enterprise operations. Its strength lies in its depth. Given enough configuration, Salesforce can mirror massive, multi-stage global sales processes with precision. But that structural power requires a high level of maintenance. It demands significant upfront time to build and often faces slower adoption rates from sales reps navigating a highly customized interface. HubSpot evolved from an inbound marketing tool into a CRM focused on an intuitive, simple interface that works right out of the box. Teams tend to adopt it faster. You can set it up rapidly and make changes without a dedicated IT staff. The trade-off is a lower architectural ceiling. You sacrifice the ability to build the highly bespoke configurations that a massive global enterprise relies on. This forces a choice between maximizing the speed of your team's deployment or maximizing the absolute ceiling of your system's complexity. Alignment is the second major factor. Specifically, how well the platform connects your marketing efforts to the sales pipeline. HubSpot holds a native advantage here because of its origins. The tools for email marketing, landing pages, and content are built into the same platform as the CRM. This creates a unified timeline of every customer interaction, keeping marketers and sales reps on the same page without needing to sync separate databases. Salesforce offers marketing tools as well, but matching HubSpot's unified experience usually requires purchasing separate products or relying on third-party integrations. This matrix shows the difference in setup. On HubSpot's side, these tools function as a single unified block. On Salesforce's side, you assemble separate modules. Assembling those pieces into a larger structure yields specialized capabilities, but achieving cohesion requires significant integration work and cost. HubSpot provides immediate native cohesion, while Salesforce offers modular power that requires time and investment to wire together. We also have to look at the total cost of ownership, the real price tag beyond the advertised monthly fee. HubSpot's base pricing is approachable for startups, offering a low barrier to entry and immediate return on investment. This first line shows the cost of growth. As you add advanced features and scale your contact database, HubSpot's costs can spike. The second line represents Salesforce. It features a higher baseline cost, but maintains a more predictable trajectory as your volume increases. The true cost of Salesforce must also include the bespoke customization work and the six-figure salaries of the administrators required to run it. HubSpot is cheaper to launch today, but as your company scales, the total costs between the two platforms can rapidly equalize. Let's map these trade-offs so you can identify which system aligns with your current operational reality. This quadrant tracks sales process complexity vertically and technical resources horizontally. If you plot in the bottom left to middle, where complexity and staff are limited, HubSpot is ideal. In the top right, with high complexity and resources to match, you need Salesforce. Your position on this chart identifies which platform fits your operational reality. Use HubSpot if you are a startup or an SMB that needs quick setup, high user adoption, and integrated marketing without hiring dedicated IT staff. Use Salesforce if you are an established enterprise operating at scale with a highly specific, multi-stage sales process and the budget to hire dedicated administrators. Avoid Salesforce if your organization needs to be fully operational by next week without outside technical assistance. Avoid HubSpot if you are a global enterprise requiring an infinite, bespoke pipeline architecture. Match your software to the actual bandwidth of your team today, rather than the version of the company you hope to be in 10 years.